Hey, I want to look at this replay. I not saw it before. That's my very first time for this replay, but the elapsed time is too long, about 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's really too much. So I need to speed up probably very fast that replay. Then I want to see now what happens. I already part of this replay. One of the players into this replay. First, I want to look at so-called. His name is Overkill, and his rating is more than my rating. He has about nearly 1,200, nearly. And I can't now store this view by pressing F5. And now you see that's working. And now another thing, I jump to my view, that's Podelimis. I want to store it to 6 now. So I could change these views by 5 and 6 now. Okay, I not use this Sie so much. Okay, and I want to see the stats a little bit more. Therefore, I go to AutCiv and visible stats overlay visibility. Now we see that population is the same. And this map is not so. I like this small maps. What I don't like is that I can't see both civilizations at the same time. If this camera is a little bit better to set them deeper, then I'm able to see both civilizations. Now it's not possible. Oh, here they are. That's Siberians, and now we see that my population is much faster growing, 24, and what also very confused me at the beginning because the resources, 3,000 resources. I thought I have only 200 because usually I play games with very low resources. And as I was aware about that, I started building barracks, many barracks, maybe too much barracks, of course. It was probably too much. And in my meaning, I thought, oh, probably Overkill has much more population than me. That was my belief, and therefore I said, oh, I need to produce much more of my civilization, and I need to defense meet the whole game. That was my believing, and therefore you could see that I think in my playing style. Where's its civilization? Here you could see its civilization. Iberians. If there's a mountain, sometimes we could easily see then both civilizations, but there's no mountain at the moment here. But you could see his civilization into the water. It's mirrored into the water here. And we see also some fishes here. And now we see I'm already on 125 pops. So I was not aware of that. I thought, yes, he's probably much stronger than me. That was my real belief. And therefore I said, of course I lose that game. That was my real belief, and so I said, okay, I didn't check the real resources at the beginning, so therefore, look, he has about nearly 30 kills, killed much of me. Probably all from his ship. Okay, his ship was, there was only swordsmen into that ship. Maybe, probably many of my troops running to the ships, and I was really not aware about this. That I was so strong, I didn't know that. Interesting. I thought I'm so far away from a good. Okay, we both are in phase 3 now. Both in phase 3. Speed up a little bit more. And you see, that's all defense what I do. All defense. I said he killed me much and very soon. Towers, much towers. And he killed with his ship. Now he killed only 32 of me, and he has only this one ship. I not attacked it, but this ship attacked my troops here, and I tried to defend this ship by creating towers. And we see here on another side. Now he's moving forward. Now he has already produced a civic center here at this site. Overkill, and population, of course, is not growing because Pop Max was 200. 200, and I was waiting when he will attack, goes into my civic center. Okay, more towers here at my side. My towers was fully upgraded. I have a hero, but I did not. It was all about protection this area. That was my complete strategy, because I thought, okay, he want to probably kills me much very soon, and now his rams going into. Now we see that some of my troops going more for fighting, but that was not okay. They are nearly suicided here, and I defended these rams with my women. Now we see my population goes down. Infantry is low 100, and he has more than me. My women's fight it versus rams. That was a good idea, maybe. But resources, look at the resources. He has so many resources, and I'm running out of resources. I was running out of resources at this moment of the game. What he's planning is, he's on this side, and he has rams. Where are the rams coming from? That's interesting for me. I don't see where the rams coming from. Maybe they have a very, very long way to go. Okay, that's healing. Okay, that's a fortress, and okay, don't know where the ram's coming from. And now these rams destroyed another tower. And my reaction was not attack this. I said my plan was moving more behind to the right side of this area. Speed up it, make these houses as protection. That was my plan, to build protection line, build out of houses and defense tower behind. That was the complete plan. And attack with women's. Attack the rams with women's. And now we see kills. He has already killed about 130 and I'm only 30. And now Overkill has 150 infantry and I have only a little bit lower. And my complete resources now nearly all trying to get food, collecting food, and what he's planning to do. Now it's a little bit like post game. Okay, some troops coming up down to this another civilization. One suicide fighter. And then more rams are on the way. They're coming from top of another civilization. And what are they doing? Oh, that's not so good. Fighting against towers. That's really not good. And I didn't produce arsenal. I had produced elephant stable, but I didn't got the resource so much for the elephant stable. So I only have no elephants this phase, but a hero. Got a hero. And now you see he killed about 240 about me. That looks not so good. And there must be somewhere the elephant stable, I think. You see I have not the resources. Oh no, the elephant stable is already destroyed. It was somewhere in the middle here. Okay, and he's moving forward. And I decided, I think, to resign. No, not yet. Because I built another military colony behind. So going collect some tree resources. Yes. More rams already then on the way. Two of them are strong enough for shut down one of my very strong towers. The towers are fully upgraded, but only 2 rams are enough for destroy this tower. And another side, the ship is moving around. The ship seems it's only checking this area to be secure that there are no attacks going on. Okay, and more rams from this side, top of the game, going down. 3 of them. 6 rams. 3 there and 4 on the other side. That looks really terrible. Trying to kill my towers everywhere. Okay, that seems all the time rams going in, a little bit more towers going up, and kill is about now nearly 300, 300 to 100, and pop is the same. Infantry is nearly the same, but he is using rams and I didn't use them. I didn't use the rams. That looks a little bit more successful here. Something was really confusing me at this time, because why this is not captured? Is there a capture, a future update to who is disable me to capture that? Is there something upgrade who could do them? It's not captured. Oh no, now it's captured. You see that? But I tried to go into that, and it was not possible to go into that. I could show you that. That's empty. But I always try to go into. Maybe the reason could, maybe that they was set to violent. I think that could be the reason. I always said them go into, but they didn't. They didn't do that. And as that was really, I think that was one of the main reason I lost this area. I always said go into. I could show you that if you let you show my mouse. Speed up a little bit more. I always try to go into this temple. Now it's going down. I tried go into the temple, but they didn't. They didn't go into the temple. Go into the temple, go into, but they didn't. I still have captured it, but they not go into. Now it's in the owner is overkill now. That's really what really is how it's called. I really take my strength really down. Was not able to go into the temple. That's the same with the tower. I tried to go into the tower, but I didn't go into the tower. Now I captured it. I tried to go into, but I didn't. All the time they didn't go into the tower. Of course you need to go into towers, but they didn't. Maybe that's of course of. Therefore I set them to defense. And I tried to go into, but I didn't. That's the only reason why I set all the troops to defense, well, many of them, to go into it. But I didn't go into that. It's really sad. Is that maybe a bug? It could be maybe a bug. Not quite sure. Please tell me that. What happens there? I was not able to do that, so I need to ask in forum what's the reason of that. Okay, that's later than I assigned this game. You could see that the kill year's not good to my side. Speed up a bit more. Then I collect some troops together for that they could heal a little bit and try to attack something that was not so terrible to attack. But he destroyed so many of my buildings with his rams, and I moved a little bit around with my cavalry to see what's behind. But now you see he killed about 500 nearly, and I only 170.